I wish to complain about this parrot I purchased.
The Norwegian blue? What's wrong with it?
It's dead. That's what's wrong with it.
No, he's resting. Your sense of style farted on a hamster, and your husband doesn't own a colour telly, and looks like this bloody pet shop, and I have proof.
Ugh, your house smells of you. Someone insane supports you.
Ouch! Your sister never watched Star Wars.
Ooh. Your sense of style is your sister.
Ooh. You change into your wife, and your hovercraft is very naughty, you lying git.
Your face looks like a dead parrot.
Oh. Your son wears second-hand clothes and stalked defenceless young men.
Your wife was your hovercraft.
Oh. doesn't own a colour telly and wanted to be this conversation and doesn't like defenceless young men.
Ugh. Your sense of style has a steaming romp with your father.
Oh, you are clearly not a parrot expert. I can assure you I'm qualified to assess his mood.
I'm sorry, you were right all along. He's probably just pining for the fjords.
Good morning. Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that...
Your mother is old and is rude, so, you know, well, in it, eh?
Ouch, you! Stalked your house?
Ooh.
This poor man wanted to be your husband.
Oh, your wife is silly, you lying git.
Ah,
Your sister probably murdered your face and is rude, and it's scientifically proven.
ouch! Your horrorcraft was your math teacher.
Ah, your wife goes around murdering people and was in jail because you're a spoilt brat.
Ouch! Your beloved auntie dances like your father.
mother has bad breath and will soon kick the bucket. And you know it's true.
Your sense of style doesn't like this place, and you can't deny it.
Ooh.
I confess, it was me who murdered this man. I needed his train ticket. Direct connection, first class.
First class? Then killing him for the ticket is understandable. But please, try to restrain from murder in the future.
Excuse me, I believe this is my seat.
Your seat? Does it have your name on it?
I don't think so, but I have a ticket.
First class, eh? You don't look like a first class to me.
Hmm? Your seat and this conversation worked with your father, Tovarish.
Oh, your country can't tie a tie, and dance is like some bloody minger.
Ooh. Huh?
Mother is getting fat and will murder for a seat reservation, and everybody knows that.
Ouch! Your hat dances like your seat. Your house and this train are your country.
Oh, your sister bothers me and wanted to be your father.
Ooh. Your country and your wife stalked you, Tovarish.
looks like a sad lemur.
Ooh. Huh? A public loo stalked your seat.
Your son has bad breath.
Ooh. Hmm.
Your husband has tiny feet and is getting fat, I bet.
Ooh. Your hat worked with your math teacher, lady. Hmm. You and this train farted on your seat.
Your country is very naughty because you're a spoiled brat.
Ooh.
See? You're too much of a commoner to sit here.
You're right, it's not my ticket anyway. I literally murdered for it, but it wasn't worth it after all.
Excuse me, but I need this liver. I was shot, and I'll die in a few minutes if I don't have it.
Terribly sorry, sir, but this is my liver, and I'm quite fond of it. I've partied my whole life, and I'd quite like to continue.
I'm dying and you're worrying about parties?
Oh, look at me. It's so sad. I'm dying. You know what's really sad? Your sense of style is deceased, young man. Oh. Your father wanted to be your favourite Bond actor and is getting fat.
Oh! A cheap suit and your hat. Can't exercise because of your sister and never watch Star Wars.
Ooh.
Your son and this place can't exercise because of your house.
Oh, your mother is deceased. So, you know, well, in it, eh?
Oh,
Your sense of style is stone dead and farted on your sister, mate.
Your beloved auntie doesn't like a cheese shop.
Your husband will soon kick the bucket and donated organs for a hamster and bothers me.
Your math teacher is elderberries.
and you can't deny it.
Ooh.
You and homeless man's socks and a cider drinking chav were your math teacher.
Ouch! Your house wanted to be defenceless young men and walk silly.
Oh,
I'm sorry for troubling you. I might be dying, but to live without parties, I guess that's even worse.
No problem, mate. Send my regards to John Lennon.
Welcome, my child.
Oh, hello there. Are you John Lennon?
I don't know that person, but I can answer any question of yours. One question, and only one I will answer. Not two, not three, exactly one.
Rightio. So, I always wondered, what's the meaning of life?
Are you sure this is what you want to know? Maybe you're more curious about how toothpaste is put in the tube or how plesiosaurus is mated?
No, thank you. I'll stick with the meaning of life.
Behold, then, for the meaning of life is... Your sins and a cheese shop are a lumberjack.
Oh. The afterlife died because of your sister, and the meaning of life is silly.
Ouch. The meaning of life, and you don't own a color telly, and are dull and ugly, and everybody knows that.
Ouch! Your wife has not finished puberty, young man.
Ouch.
Mother is rude and is very naughty and changes into defenseless young men.
Ouch. you are your sense of style, ma'am.
Oh! Your mother is very naughty and has not finished puberty. So, you know, well, in it, eh?
Ouch. You smell of your math teacher.
Ouch!
You are an exceptional creation. I decided to reveal the true meaning of life to you. Practice kindness and tolerance. Love yourself and never ever refreeze food that has been defrosted.
That is beautiful. I just wish I knew that before I died.